There are two keys to life, two specific activities that you can partake in that are going to help change your life so much. If you are undisciplined or have bad habits and are unmotivated, I want you to focus on these two specific activities that are going to help dramatically change your life and help to start that momentum for you to build those good habits and create that motivation to help get you started. If you want to become disciplined, learn and gain knowledge, and train your subconscious mind to become unstoppable, you're going to want to stick around to the end of this video because these two habits are going to help change your life dramatically and for the better. You're going to love these tips that I'm going to share with you today, so stick around for the rest of this video because they're going to help change your life so much. Because I'm going to show you how you can implement them into your own life. Key to life number 1, running. Why running? Well, when you're running, you have that little voice in the back of your head telling you to stop. Telling you to stop because it's getting too hard and uncomfortable for you. When in fact, you can actually push past that and your body is capable of doing so much more and going so much further. But your mind is telling you to stop because it's getting uncomfortable. So you're actually learning the lesson to push past your pain barrier and create momentum for yourself that's going to help you in other tasks and have a domino effect on other tasks to help you keep going, even when you don't want to keep going. When you learn to control that voice, you're learning not to quit and to keep going even when you don't feel like it. And you learn to keep going even when things are getting hard in your life. It teaches you to push past your pain barrier and not be controlled by your feelings that say, I want to give up. Running carries over to other aspects of your life, like your work, like your goals that you want to achieve, like your business. It's going to lead to so many beneficial things that are going to help roll over into other aspects of your life. It all starts with running as the core habit and then branches off into other areas of your life that are going to see massive improvements in themselves. For example, when things become hard and you're going through hardship in your life, because you've been running for an amount of time, you've installed into your head that I'm not going to give up no matter what happens. I'm not going to give up just because it hurts, just because I'm feeling pain. You're going to be hardwired to say, I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to push through this. I can keep going because I'm capable of doing so. That's what running is going to teach you. It's a tool that you should utilize to help discipline your brain and train your subconscious mind to become calloused, to not quit, and learn how to control your emotions instead of them controlling you. Key to life number 2, reading. The reason reading is so important is because there have been so many people that have lived before us and that have been through problems that you couldn't even imagine. That means that whatever problem that you're going through, it has already been solved. It has already been fixed and already been someone else has lived through. So there is no possible problem that you could have that is new. Nothing is a new problem. With friends, with school, with anything in your life, nothing is a new problem that someone else hasn't already fixed or written down in a book. When you read, you're gaining wisdom and knowledge from someone else's life without even living their life. You're gaining their experience on solving that problem. It's amazing how many people just disregard reading and say that it's not important because it can be such a useful tool that you can utilize to learn new skills, gain more experience, and learn new tips to help implement into your own life. You're going to learn how to not make the same mistakes that someone else has already made in the amount of time it takes for you to read a book. That might be a week, it might be a month. However long it takes for you to read that book, you're going to pretty much have lived their life and gain their experience without living it. Reading is pretty much the ultimate way of gaining new knowledge because it doesn't have any distractions attached to it. Compared to the internet where everything is pretty much the same, but it has so many distractions that are going to promote procrastination, like watching YouTube or playing video games, stuff like that. Reading has none of that. It doesn't have any procrastination or sneaky tricks that are going to try and distract you from gaining new knowledge. Whoever works hardest in life usually always wins. So if you work the hardest and the smartest, you're going to become unstoppable. When others are sleeping, that's when you're building new habits, becoming disciplined, and learning new skills to implement into your life when life turns upside down or is against you. You make the most progress when compared to others when others are asleep. So whether that be if you get up early or go to bed late, you have to be constantly refining your skills to become better than everyone else. These two juggernauts of a habit are going to help transform your life in ways you didn't even know. However, they aren't the only things that are going to help you be successful. Running is going to teach you how life works, how to push past your limits, and how to overcome hardship. Reading is going to teach you new knowledge, how to gain more experience and not make the same mistakes that someone else has already made. It's pretty much a cheat code for making more progress faster. However, these things are not going to help make you money or do the things that you want to do if you don't implement the things that you learn. I want to compare them to studying for a test. When you're studying for a test, you're usually going to do well on that test. Whereas if you don't study for that test, you're not going to do as well as you could have if you studied. Same with running and reading. Running and reading are the teachers. And if you don't implement the things that you learn from running and reading into your own life, you're not going to do well on the test. You're not going to make any progress. So you have to implement the things that you learn, and you have to study and refine your skills from running and reading into your life. And then you will start to make progress and start to see results. Running could make you the most disciplined person in the world, and reading could make you the most knowledgeable person in the world. But if you don't take action on them, you're not going to be the most knowledgeable person in the world. You're not going to be the most disciplined person in the world. So use running and reading as tools that you can utilize to help build the life that you want, to help build discipline and gain new knowledge. Then implement the knowledge that you learn from the book paired with the discipline that you learn from running, and you will become unstoppable. Hopefully by now you know how running and reading are the two biggest key factors in life to help you start making progress, and how you're going to use them in your own life to start doing so. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. Hope you got tremendous value from it. If you did, go down below, hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up button. Click here to watch my latest video. See you in the next one.